Guiding young people to make decisions is one of the most important responsibilities, but it isn't easy.
Because you're getting to that dangerous age when you'll be playing around.
Never play with matches. Or you might get burned. Never play with matches. Or you might get burned. Never play with matches. There's a lesson to be learned.
With younger children, we usually guide through authority. Although we explain to 4-year-old Tommy why he shouldn't play with matches, we usually end up saying don't and taking the matches away. But if we tell 13-year-old Mary not to do something because it's wrong, without helping her figure out why, we often find a rebellion.
Never play with you must take great care. Never play with turntables. You must take great care. Never play with when you see it, then beware. Those matches seem like magic, 'cause they light up so bright. Matches are not to play with. You'll see that I am right.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop cutting me up!
You naughty little boy.
Stop cutting me up!
You naughty little boy.
Stop. Now listen to this music.
Y'all don't want it. Scratch it. Y'all don't want it. Scratch.
Get away from the turntable.
How many times do I have to tell you? Never play with matches. They are not a toy. Never play with matches. They are not a toy. Never play with matches. They are not a toy. Listen to my warning. Every girl and boy.
Ooh, that's scary.
How to handle grown-ups. Can't they be annoying? Nag, nag, nag. They not only keep after you about making good grades, doing your homework, cleaning your room, but they even want to pick out your career. They want you to do what they want instead of what you want. Now there are 3 things that you can do about grown-ups. 1, you can ignore them. 2, you can quarrel with them. 3, just say,
Well, you smell like a piece of doo-doo.
that is the smartest thing you could possibly do. Try putting it into practice with the grown-ups in your life.
Great day of the moment. You best to just wake up and smell the coffee, boy.
Well, you smell like a piece of doo-doo.
What is wrong with you?
You look like a piece of doo-doo.
Now, young man, I have talked to you till I'm blue in the face, and I'm done talking to you.
Well, you smell like a piece of doo-doo.
Shut up, I'm not done talking to you.
Well, you smell like a piece of
Will you please be quiet? This is the dinner table.
Job somewhere, say you.
I'm still just a little boy.
Need to be somewhere going to look for you a real job.
I'm still just a little boy.
Go get you a job, boy. Go get you a job, boy.
Don't you want this pussy?
To be honest, I'm a little concerned about Charlie. Mr. Seymour, I'm trying to tell you, your son is a dreamer. All he thinks about is music.
He likes music. And you know what? Maybe one day he'll be a big star.
Years of hard work. My career's on the grip.
I'm ready.
Someone tweet us the concept art of a fur dagger. God damn it, did I really just ask them all for dick pics?
Yes, you did.
Motherfucker.
You asked Josh Dubs.
Dubs.
Yeah, exactly.
Cream of the crop.
I co-host one show, and that show is with Josh on Getting Off Topic every Sunday night, co-host of the year.
Triple H, and of course, the most important one, the mysterious Hispanic Hercules.
Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me hear you howl. Oh, tonight. It's a not solar eclipse, because there's no sun out. It's the lunar eclipse, and it's a blood moon. And that means we're getting off topic. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the ringmaster of this proverbial shit show, you might call it, Josh Dubs. And to my left, the most illustrious, prestigious, Blue Ribbon Ham, ladies and gentlemen. Yay!
Hey guys.
Welcome to Getting Off Topic. What a wonderful week it's been.
This song.
This song is amazing.
I'm gonna turn it down.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I'll, just do that.
There. Get them starting back up again. From the beginning. That way you can appreciate the entire song. Well, Ham, how have you been today?
I'm doing fine, actually.
Excellent.
I mean,
how's your back?
Sucks.
You moved a lot of shit this week.
It fucking sucks. But it is what it is. I'll deal with it. But yeah, man, it sucks.
Oh shit! Don't worry. Don't forget, we got that ice pack doubles as a heat pack too.
Well,
so.
I'm also, since I've been kind of, I don't want to say laid up or anything, but I'm, I didn't really want to exacerbate the situation by, exerting myself even more than I had to.
So you're telling me you haven't been jerking off? Is what you're saying.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. No,
okay.
I'm getting the build. I could already feel the buildup. And so, anyhow, I ended up playing Destiny for a good while of the day. I mean,
nice.
I leveled up 100 levels for the day.
Fuck yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you get your back better.
For the most part. I mean, then I would stand up since, again, controllers are wireless now.
Yep, you can just move all about.
Yeah, I stand up, I'll walk around, and as I'm doing a full-on raid and shit like that, like, you're
stretching?
I'm stretching. In a sense, I mean, I can only bend so far right now.
Right.
But yeah, let's not talk about old man Ham.
Old man Ham, bad back Ham. Well, I'm glad you're taking care of your back and recovering the Ham way.
I'll be fine, but the shitty thing is work really starts tomorrow.
Oh shit! Is it the beginning of a new season or something? For you?
No, well,
no? Is it
it's global warming, man. It's getting warmer and sooner. We had like 3 days, 1 day of snow in the desert.
Yeah, which was fucking weird.
And then a bunch of frost for a couple days, and then now it's starting to kind of warm up again.
Which it got up to 80 today.
Exactly. It's fucking like, 80 degrees in fucking January.
What the fuck? I was like just getting used to all the fucking like 60 degree, 40 degree days.
Yeah, I'm cool with it though. Like it's gonna help me out in the long run.
Well, excellent.
Oh, but I feel like shit.
That's the sad part. I saw a quote earlier this week that that's the sad part about getting older is waking up and realizing you're not hungover. That's just how you feel normally now.
That's just how I feel, yeah.
Yeah. But, fucking A, man. You know what else happened this week? I've been wanting to talk to you about this, and I've been holding off because I wanted to bring it up today. Is our boy, Kenan Thompson, is going to get his own sitcom.
Really?
Yes. He's apparently, the article wasn't too clear if this was his last season on SNL or not, but they said that he was going to be having a new show soon. The title of which is Saving Kenan.
I hope it's actually pretty good. I hope it's not
too,
like.
But when you think about it, like, first of all, dude has like so much comedy, like sketch comedy experience and shit, and he's been through and seen so much shit. This guy has so much experience like that. I'm hopeful for it. Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. I don't want to be like this is gonna be the best thing ever in the world, but I definitely think it has good potential. But it's like a typical kind of like
So this is his last season on SNL?
Well, that's the thing. It's like I said, the article wasn't too clear about that, but they did, like, if it was or not, but it kind of sounds like it is going to be his last season.
Yo, if it's his last season, that would be kind of shitty.
What do you mean?
He's I know he's been there for quite a while.
Yeah.
But he needs a better season to go out on.
Dude, I haven't been kept up with SNL as much as I have been the past, like, 3 to 4 years.
How much do you think he's writing for the show?
I don't know how much writing he's doing. I actually haven't paid attention to like if he's given a writing credit on the show. But come on, you gotta know he has a lot of pull on that show.
Yeah, I mean, he's the most senior fucking cast member.
He holds so many records on that show, bro. Like he's first of all, he's the most senior cast member. Second of all, he's the longest running SNL cast member.
Really?
Of any
ever?
Ever. ever.
Really, Kenan?
Kenan Thompson is
Wow.
the longest running cast member ever, and the
That's
longest running.
that is fucking surprising.
Yeah, and
to
the-
me,
yeah.
like that is surprising. I had no
Right.
idea. There had to have been other people that were there longer, right?
There were some that were close, but I think like he's got a couple years on some people now.
Like, wasn't Tina Fey on there for quite a while?
Yeah, he's been on there almost. Fuck, I mean, I could look it up and see.
Yeah, no,
exactly.
look it up. Like,
Yeah,
well, how
let's see.
long has he been? What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, no, he's got that record. He has a record for most impersonations on that show of any cast member. He's got some pull on that show, and it's been.
Do you think he can do stand up?
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Yeah, I think he.
I would
yeah.
love to see Kenan Thompson do some stand up.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I don't see that many interviews with him. He doesn't go do.
He's a
like,
very private person.
He doesn't go to like he doesn't do interviews on like fucking the Tonight Show or any of that shit.
You're
you
right.
know?
Well, when was the last time he
hasn't
was on
been-
one of those shows?
That's the thing is like I don't know. I mean, maybe he's been doing it and I just haven't been paying attention. But I honestly haven't seen like any of the like Conan O'Brien shit. He's never. I haven't seen him on Conan O'Brien.
Huh.
But yeah, so he has been a cast member on SNL for 16 seasons.
Shut the fuck up.
16 seasons, and he broke the record previously held by Daryl Hammond, who was on the show for 14 seasons.
16 seasons.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, dude, he's been on for a long time. And he's let's see, how many impersonations did he do? Saturday Night Live's career, 16 seasons. He's also the longest serving African American cast member.
He was on something. He was with Seth Meyers like 2-3 months ago.
Okay, all right.
And he was on some show, the Wendy Williams show.
About a month ago.
A month ago.
Okay, see, so he's on the View.
He's on
All right,
The
so
View.
he's doing talk shows that I don't watch. So, yeah, I don't really watch.
You don't
Seth
watch
Meyers.
Seth Meyers?
I don't. I love Seth Meyers is the thing, but I don't watch his show. I do like the segment that he does where it's like jokes Seth can't tell. So they get like a lesbian and a black woman to tell jokes that he can't tell.
That's actually pretty cool.
It's pretty funny. But
let's see what he has to say here. I mean,
but real quick, he has the record for most celebrity impersonations on the show, and at 129.
All right.
I enjoyed watching it. I sure did.
Yeah.
I was not in it much, so
Yeah.
it was all good though. I did my part in the monologue, and I got
don't
to
know.
watch the circus unfold.
There was a circus on Saturday. Kanye West led circus.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to
watch-
like really watch this. I didn't know he did these shows. I would like to.
Yeah, I definitely want to see this guy talk, because it's like, for me, like our age, we grew up watching him on all that and shit,
And Kenan and Kel
and Kenan
and
and Kel,
Good
and,
Burger
like, and
and-
Good Burger, like. Dude, that was like my childhood was like Kenan and Kel. Like I loved that show. Me and my friends, we would always like come over every Saturday night and we'd watch Kenan and Kel and all that and shit. And it was crazy.
Oh wait,
'cause-
you'd watch Snick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Who
Snick
didn't
was
watch
the shit.
If you didn't watch Snick, then you definitely I mean, it was. It's one of those eras where TGIF. It was the same time TGIF was still going on,
Yep,
and
TJF. Oh man,
and
those
shit
days
like that,
were
and
yeah.
you set your clock to your fucking TV shows. It wasn't this streaming generation.
Man. I remember that.
But I do love streaming. Streaming is amazing.
Streaming is amazing, but there was something to be said about planning your fucking entire weekend based around what shows you wanted to watch and when they aired, because you didn't have a VCR, or you didn't have a blank tape, or your VCR you couldn't set it the timer right or whatever. So you couldn't set it to record at a certain time. So you'd have to be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go ride bikes with Heath, and then after that we're gonna play around in the abandoned parking lot, and then okay, I gotta be home by like 6:30 so I can watch Dragon Ball Z.
And I was too lazy for even like recording shit. But Neil did record DBZ so I could go back and watch it with him. And it was Toonami. It was always the Toonami. Like he'd record the whole thing, and
that's what I used to do too. Is I recorded a lot of shit, and like even like my dad went like when I was watching Dragon Ball Z one day, he went and like he accidentally like pressed stop on the VCR, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?"
And like he was like, "Whoa, relax, calm down. Here, record." Jesus. He didn't say that. But yeah, no, it was back then you had to plan your shit out, because you know TJF came on at like 7, and then you know you had Snick started around like what 8 o'clock. It started later.
Well, I mean Arizona time, it was always 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true.
It started with Kablam and
was
then
the shit.
Alex Mack, and then
the
you
Secret
got
World
into
of Alex Mack, and
then you got into like sometimes Are You Afraid? Well, it depends. Like sometimes
Angry
it was
Beavers.
Angry Beavers, or Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
Or
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Like was their last show.
Yeah,
they're blocking that shit.
Yeah, you know, and then it'd be like Stickly doing his gags
yeah.
and shit.
Summer down, summer down. I can remember that.
God damn it!
Our fucking mascot, their Nickelodeon's mascot, was a popsicle stick for like years.
Yeah.
Genius.
A popsicle stick, yeah.
I can't believe that shit, man.
With the
That's
lowest budget too.
It had such a low budget, and like all this shit was just like they just would bounce the stick up and down like, to make it talk and move around. That was good shit. What was the other one? Was it Wienerville?
I don't remember Wienerville.
You don't remember like the Mark Wienerville show?
Nope.
You don't remember Boney?
Nope.
It was weird. It was
I was deep into like classic Snick.
Okay. I don't know if this was
all
on
that,
Snick then.
All that and fucking Keenan and Kel and.
Well, I think Wienerville was maybe before even Snick aired, but I don't think it was on Saturday Night Live or Saturday Night. I mean, but it was it was kind of like a really weird variety show where like this guy Mark Wiener would he would do puppet things. Right, but instead of like an actual full puppet, it was like he would put his head into a box, and his head would be the top of the puppet. Right,
that's weird.
But
I've never
body,
heard of this.
The body was like a tiny little body, so it was like a tiny little body with a big head, and he would stand there in this little box and like move him around and shit.
Never heard this. I've never seen.
You've never
this.
heard of Wienerville?
Never heard of it.
It was an actual show on Nickelodeon. I remember fucking like. There was one character he had that wasn't like a, big head, small body character. It was an actual like kind of like hand puppet.
Okay.
And it was like his name was Boney, and like they would like he was kind of like the Oscar the Grouch member of the group, kind of.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of this show.
He used to sing a song, I'm Boney, leave me alone. Like it was.
No,
that's
dude.
Fucking,
I don't remember any of that.
That's fucking hilarious.
Now you're telling me shows that I feel like were never on Nickelodeon
I'm starting
whatsoever.
to freak out now because you're not remembering. Normally, like I bring up a show and you're like, "Oh yes, I remember that." Especially Nickelodeon shows from back in the '90s, man.
Don't remember the show. I've never.
That's insane.
Did you know that Pete and Pete have a podcast?
I just heard about that. I literally just heard about that the other day, and I'm actually like I want to check it out.
They've had it for a while now.
Really?
Yeah, for a good while.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Probably like 2 years, if not more.
What's it called? Like The Adventures of Danny and something?
And the other dude?
Yeah. No, that was a fucking amazing show too.
Fuck yeah, it was way ahead of its time.
It was fucking perfect fucking
The one episode when I think of well, there's kind of like two, but one of the episodes that I remember like fondly when I think of that show was Inspector 34 or Inspector 13 or something, and it was young Pete's underwear inspector.
Oh, that's right. Yes. And no, he was like, was he the guy he was the guy that did everything perfect.
Right.
And
he was the
even,
underwear
like-
inspector, and he
Yes.
Pete knew that his underwear is going to be crisp because
That's Inspector 13 inspected it, and then
he invites him over for a barbecue.
Yeah,
and he
yep.
eats chicken wings and he stacks the bones.
Yeah,
and
on a perfect thing.
Yeah.
I remember that exactly. And then he's like, because he said something about, I said, what's the perfect way to eat chicken wings or ribs? And then the guy, like, you see him basically finishing up, and it's a perfect pile, like almost Lincoln log,
right? Yeah,
cabin of bones. And then he's done, and he wipes his mouth, and he's totally clean. And Pete's like, wrong, asshole. There is no right way to eat rings or some shit like that. He's like, you're not perfect and shit. Yeah, it's pretty funny. But yeah, shows like that, and like his little arm
His
tattoo, Petunia.
Make her dance.
Yeah, and like she had a fucking cast credit on the intro to the show.
Yeah.
Like you'd see, it's like Pete, mom's plate, because their mom had a plate in her head.
Then she'd pick up radio signals and shit. Yeah.
Do you remember when they
Artie, the strongest
Artie,
man
the
in the
strongest man in the world? Yeah. That show was so good, man. So
Remember
good.
the Halloweeny episode?
Yes, the one, the Pumpkinheads dudes.
yeah,
dude. That was a pretty trippy episode.
What was it? I can't think of dude's name, but he had pit stains.
Pit stains. That was his name. That was his name. Was pit. It's a glandular problem.
It's a glandular. Yeah.
Good shit. And fucking, was it that one chick who always had a cast on her arm, at her wrist? Michelle Trachtenberg, Harriet the Spy. Yeah. Ah, god damn it.
That show. Holy shit, that show.
That show was something else. Well, shit. So, speaking of SNL cast members, so did you know they're doing another Ghostbusters movie?
Shut the fuck up.
So it's Reitman, I think is his name. Harvey Reitman.
Is it going to be the female cast again?
No.
Wait, they're redoing the movie again?
No. They're doing an actual sequel to the second movie from like the 80s. So they're basically like ignoring the female Ghostbusters movie. They're like, it never happened.
Just like everyone else did?
Yeah. And like, which of course, so your favorite SNL cast member decided to tweet out how upset she was and how insulted she was that they would do this, and that she said it was like if Trump remade it. That's right.
That
Leslie
movie was
Jones.
horrible.
It was not good.
Her character in that movie wasn't even that great.
It was dude. Man, here's the thing: is like, with the exception of Leslie Jones, I find all those women hilarious.
So wait, you don't find Leslie Jones funny?
Not as funny as those three. I'm not as big a fan of Leslie Jones as I am of Melissa McCarthy and Kristen
She's
Wiig.
only 2/5 as funny?
No, man. 3/5.
She's a female. God damn it! What the fuck?
But no,
we're gonna have to play the Gillette the Gillette ad so I
haven't
can
even
feel
seen
better.
that fucking
So I
thing.
can feel better. I feel like a misogynist asshole now. What the fuck?
But yeah, no, she's upset about the that they're doing this.
Unjustified.
Unjustifiably upset, you say?
Yeah.
Yes, I would agree. I would agree.
Her garsh
and also, I'm sorry, go ahead.
garbage fucking like decision to be like, this movie is great and how dare they, and then
Right.
compare it to Trump like holding people back. No, that's
No, she
stupid.
basically was saying like Trump was remaking the Ghostbusters. She even really like fucking. I'm gonna pull up the article right now because it's fucking hilarious. Like because the tweet that's in it, where it's an actual her actual tweet. She even writes something like in Trump voice, her like we're gonna make it and it's gonna be tremendous and there'll be no women in it, type shit.
Look,
Like-
man, she's trying to demonize the fact that people didn't like the movie.
Yeah, and they didn't, and it's not for the reasons that everybody says it is.
The movie was.
It was not a good movie.
And then not only that, like besides fucking Chris Hemsworth, every male in that movie was portrayed as a fucking doofus.
Right. And then
even Chris Hemsworth was portrayed as a fucking doofus. He just had the better role because he was good looking.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And he still was kind of treated like an idiot, but they still also sexualized him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude, it's like, here's the thing. I'll give you an example. The director and writer of that movie was Paul Feig. Paul Feig was actually interesting connection. He wrote Kenan and Kel. He was even the store owner of the grocery store that Kenan worked at.
Oh, that was
in
him?
Kenan and
That's
Kel.
him?
That's Paul Feig. Yeah.
Really?
Yep, 100%. That's Paul Feig. So Paul Feig wrote and directed.
He was the worst actor in that show.
Yeah, he was.
Without a doubt.
He was.
And they had a kid on the show.
They had
that was
kids.
Kenan's sister.
You know who else was on that show? Ken Foree.
Oh,
Dawn
really?
of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead. Ken Foree. Yeah.
Where? When?
He was Kenan's dad.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, dude. But anyways, Paul Feig, he wrote, directed the Ghostbusters. I did not find that movie very funny. But another movie he did do with an all-female cast that I did find hilarious, Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids was pretty fucking funny.
Bridesmaids was funny. Stars Maya Rudolph, fucking Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy.
But then you also have to realize, like, I think Maya Rudolph had a lot of say on how this movie was gonna kind of. Probably, because it's a lot of her comedy. If you look at it,
it's a lot of like her and Kristen Wiig's comedy, because you can see it's more of like about them, like their actual, their.
I mean, Melissa
in real
McCarthy's
life,
like that, too, and she could pull it off. With when she's not doing too much slapstick, she can do like a vulgar slapstick.
Yeah, no, she can do vulgar.
Wasn't she the one who fucking shit everywhere in the movie?
Yeah, no, she's shit. No, she shit in a dress in the middle of the street. Yeah, dude. No, I've seen that. I've seen that movie like half a dozen times.
The movie's fucking hilarious.
It's funny as fuck, but Ghostbusters 2016, not funny.
No, it's not.
Not funny. I'm sorry. Because like I said, I was really disappointed because I like.
It's not
the
even
cast.
intriguing as a Ghostbusters movie.
You're right. Yeah, it wasn't. It honestly, and I've said this before, it reminded me of the Scooby Doo movies with fucking.
It was a parody.
Sarah Michelle Gellar and fucking Freddie Prinze Jr.
It was a parody.
Yeah, it was like a parody of the Scooby Doo movies.
Yeah,
and the Scooby Doo movies were better than the Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, I guess it was better. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was, because they didn't. And dude, they. In the original, they fought the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yes.
In this one, they fought the fucking Ghostbusters logo.
Yep. Yeah, it was not a well thought out movie. It was not a very lore friendly Ghostbusters movie. And here's the thing too, is like, if Leslie Jones is so upset about them making another movie that has nothing to do with the movie she was in, her movie had nothing to do with the original two Ghostbusters movies.
It had nothing to do with
nothing
it. And
they
gladly said that.
Yeah, even though Bill Murray made an appearance and what's his name? I can't think of his name.
Dan Aykroyd?
Dan Aykroyd and the other one, I can't remember his name.
You're trying not to say the black guy.
Yeah, that one.
Ernie Hudson.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I just pulled. Yeah, Ernie Hudson. Thank you.
You fucking racist. I'm getting another beer.
So all right. So here's the actual tweet from Leslie Jones, about the new Ghostbusters movie. She says, "So insulting. Like, fuck us. We didn't count." And I want to note here that "didn't" is spelled D-I-N-T. We didn't count. It's like something Trump would do. Parentheses, Trump voice. Gonna redo Ghostbusters.
You know what I love is your impersonation of her. Like, even you're like swaying your head the way I pictured Leslie Jones doing this.
Right, and yeah, gonna redo Trump voice. redo Ghostbusters. Better with Men will be huge.
God damn it! I could see you
Those
and
women
Leslie
ain't-
Jones like actually having kids and
Me and Leslie
settling
Jones?
down,
God damn it.
and she's like, "Yo, I respect what you do as a glassblower. You better respect what I do as a fucking actress. So let's just fucking bang it out."
I will say one of her funnier
You still haven't
sketches.
seen her nudes, have you?
No, I don't really want to, but no, the one of the sketches she did that I thought was funny was it was a sketch where she was banging Kyle Mooney, like the short, skinny, scrawny kid on there.
On what?
And on SNL.
I don't know who that is.
The one
Okay, I know who
who's
he
like
is.
really,
Okay, yeah,
who's like
yeah.
kind of awkward.
Oh,
with
is
the
that when they
glasses.
would go off air and she'd be there like stroking his face and shit?
Yeah, there was like a little sketch where they were like, and he's like, "No, I want us to go public or something." It was pretty funny, but I think he was more the funniest part of it. But yeah, dude, she calls the Ghostbusters movie a dick move, and she says, "I don't give a fuck, I'm saying something," and she tags like I think Melissa McCarthy in it and something else, and nobody
No
else
one responded.
No one responded because
They're not
like,
going to
"Who cares?"
respond. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
The Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters movie was
The
garbage.
new Ghostbusters. Yeah, man. No, it's
And see, this is where you and I actually like see differently. Is I actually kind of find her funny sometimes.
I didn't say that I find her completely unfunny. I didn't say that I can find her moments
she
funny.
can be a great character actress if she
Right.
finds the right roles and if she
Of course.
knows, I mean, there's no way if I was in Hollywood that I wouldn't be typecasted in a sense.
Right, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and
No,
it's
but
not
think-
even typecasted, but it's about finding the perfect character roles.
Exactly. It's finding that what you are good at and expanding on that. But yeah, man, no, she's upset about it, and it's just like, gosh, like, I don't know.
Unjustified.
You have a perfectly good job right now on SNL. You had your run on Ghostbusters, and
Maybe she'll do 18 seasons.
maybe she will. Maybe. Who knows?
Jesus Christ. All right, Blood Moon check-in. Let's go see what
Blood
the Blood
Moon,
Moon
yes.
looks like.
We're
We'll be
gonna do
right
a
back. We're going to
Blood
go see
Moon
what it
update.
looks like.
tell if our neighbors are excited or upset or if they're turning into werewolves right now.
Dude, it's totally the werewolf thing.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Without a fucking doubt, it's werewolves.
Occam's razor is the most logical
We got a
solution.
full-blood wolf moon going on.
Right now. Hercene would be proud. But yeah, for real, they're doing some hooting and hollering. Don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's a little disturbing.
It's football, dude.
Is it football
Football!
or football or football?
It's football.
I don't know what that is.
I wish I could get that excited about something.
I know, right? I can't do it anymore. Well, I get that excited, I guess, when I'm playing Destiny and I get a good weapon.
I guess I get that animated when I get killed in bullshit ways.
Yeah. I'm usually spouting like fucking every word in the book. Fucking bullshit, goddamn cocksucking motherfucker.
Dude, I'll say it so
Fuck you,
loud that
gay
sometimes I'll see people like walking by, shadow like in the window.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, they probably think I have Tourette's or some shit.
All the shit you spouting out.
Like, this is fucking bullshit.
Goddamn motherfucker.
Fuck you.
Dude, Ham, so we watched that movie the other day, right? That movie Upgrade.
Yeah, Upgrade, dude. That movie was fucking dope, dude.
That was an awesome movie.
Yeah, I watched that movie and I was like, I love action movies.
Yeah.
Right.
And
like,
it was action was on point. The setting, time period, everything, like not too distant future, basically. Like we're close to that level of technology they have in that movie with like cybernetic implants and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then like you have like, you know, off the grid fucking black market fucking
hackers and shit like
hackers and shit that they can, you know, do cybernetic implants and weapon implants off the grid and all that shit. And they have drones that can, you know, identify people from, you know.
Dude, that is probably 10 years away.
Yeah. Yeah, no joke. We're that fucking close. It's insane the way technology's been jumping. But yeah, overall, good movie. Fucking Upgrade, it's called. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. Very cyberpunk, but also like relatable. You don't feel like it's too far into the future.
It's because the odd looking main character.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I did. There was
It
something
was just
weird.
something weird,
There
like
was just
off
something
about him,
weird.
right?
I don't know if it was because he had like, you know, he was of questionable ethnicity. Like you don't know what kind of, what is he supposed to be? Mexican? Is he supposed to be like Filipino? Is he supposed to be Thai? I don't know.
Really? You got all that? I don't know. I thought he was just white.
I didn't think he was white, though.
I thought he was a white dude.
But it's because it was like the jawline too was kind of something that threw me off. I don't know. Weird face main character, but definitely relatable. Very, very good story. You don't really like, you know, it's a typical kind of revenge story in some ways. But,
It was a revenge story, but the fact that you had a cybernetic implant that takes control of your body
that could basically like increase your bodily speed and pain absorption and all that shit.
Do you think Neuralink is going to be something like that?
But the Elon Musk
Neuralink.
I think that would possibly, man.
Neuralink.
Because like I think that's. I mean, we're almost there, and
can you imagine having literally the internet like in your brain all the time? Do you think that would make people go crazy?
Possibly, yeah, yeah. I can see people going insane if you had the entire internet in your head.
Well, see, okay, he doesn't. I don't think it's that. From what I've read, it's boosting your processing power.
So your mental capacity of basically you unlock all of your memories.
I guess.
In a certain way. So you'd be able to remember shit like extremely vividly.
Recall things vividly. Yeah.
Then that's something that I would be
it's
totally
a neural
into.
link. So he's talking about like linking everything and everybody together.
Dude, that's kind of freaky. linking all of us together all at the same time. So
Everything.
would that mean
Everything
we'd be able
everybody
to
and everything connected to everything?
Would that mean we'd be able to like hear each other's thoughts?
No.
No? Well, then what kind of connection would it be?
I think it would be mind internet.
So it would basically be, instead of like fucking me sending you a GIF on my cell phone, I would just be like, I would think about it, and then you'd get a GIF in your head,
and you would be able to send it to me,
and you would just get a GIF in your head,
Yeah.
and you just be like, you just like roll your eyes into the back of your head, and it's like, new message from Josh Dubs, fucking.
Not even just roll your eyes. Like, I'm sure, like
You wouldn't even have to, like, close your eyes. You
Your
could
processing
just-
power is so advanced at that point now.
Well, see, I mean, if that's the case, then if you're able to unlock like more processing power of your brain, then yeah, dude, then we could be like super highly intelligent beings.
What if he's creating the Borg?
What if he's?
We are the Borg.
Man. He is from the future.
We are of one mind.
Yeah, dude. Then yeah, you will be assimilated. Yeah, and then that's what we'll be, I guess. We'll just be assimilating planets out there in the universe.
In floating cubes.
I'm for it.
I'm surprised he didn't make the new rocket a cube or some
cube.
sort. Yeah. He's like, just because he could do it.
Well,
you
no,
know
that
what
would
I mean?
be too obvious.
No, just because he could do it, though.
He could, though.
And people would be like, look, I could send... He's like, I'm so advanced, I could send a cube in space. A cube ship.
A cube. What if he sent a pyramid in space, but upside down? Like sent the pyramid upside down.
Oh, that'd be so funny if that was the pyramids were actually upside down when they crash landed on Earth.
Dude, I think there's like a DuckTales episode or something like that where they come across a pyramid, they come across some like ancient ruins, and they go in there, and then they realize like halfway through, like, oh, this is an upside down pyramid, like for whatever reason, and yeah, it flipped upside down. I feel like it's DuckTales or somewhere. It was a
You've
cartoon.
seen that
I saw.
upside down pyramid bank we have here, yeah?
Pyramid. Yes. Oh yeah, I drive past that a lot. Yeah,
upside down
it's
pyramid
cool.
bank.
It's
is
a
pretty cool,
it's
right?
a cool design. I like it.
I'm like, all buildings should be designed that way.
Yeah.
Because then it would create shade and walkways and things like that.
Right, and you'd have like pretty cool views and
yeah.
It's cool. It's cool building. Upside down triangle. It just looks like it's a pyramid just like jammed into the earth.
the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, I love fucking cool architectural designs like that. But yeah, dude, no pyramids in space. That's the most technologically viable option for space travel is upside down pyramids. You can quote me on that. But yeah, man, the Neuralink, like I said, I mean, in a way that is kind of scary, being connected to everyone at all time. But, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, would that take away some of your privacy, some of your freedom?
No.
Well, no more than we already have.
Because
taken
your
away
processing power is just going to be as quick as uploading onto anything. I mean, here's the kicker, though.
Would I be able to stream Netflix to my brain?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on board.
You will stream all information to the movie to your brain to make you feel like you watched the movie.
God damn it, that's a mind fuck right there.
Right?
You just be like, oh, have you seen Nightmare on Elm Street? No, never seen it. Hang on, and I'm done. That was a really good movie.
It was a good movie. Yeah.
Do shit like that. All right, that's kind of cool.
How crazy would that be?
And then you're like, oh, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna cut my finger off, and you're like, hang on, let me figure out how to stitch his finger back together. Done.
Can you imagine, like, thinking about what certain flavors would taste like,
and then tasting them,
tasting them in your brain, and you're like, okay, that'll actually be pretty good.
I want to taste the snozberries.
And here's the thing, is when you say snozberries, it could differ from every single person.
Oh,
so
damn.
Here's where your own personal, like, humanity still comes into play.
Your humanity. That's insane.
So
man.
my version of Snozzberries would be completely different than yours.
See, that's like an entirely different kind of future than I would even envision. Being able to just immediately like have that information in your head the moment you access it. You know, like it's like.
And it'll get to the point when you even think about it, it's already happening in your brain.
Right. Would you even need schools at that point? Like, would that even matter?
No. With Neuralink, would be one step closer to a what would you call a Star Trek type of civilization.
Okay.
To where it's not about like social status anymore.
Okay, because everyone has access to everything equally.
It's about maybe it is about like command status or social status in a sense.
Yeah.
But through something that's not going to give you monetary gain, because monetary gain in the future isn't
that's the thing is
going to be what you think it's going to be.
Yeah, I like that in the Orville, and they're like, these people still use money.
Yeah.
Or like, what's money? Like, and you have to explain to someone. It's like us explaining to millennials
It's
how
a
to use a
credit
rotary
system.
phone.
You're born into credit.
Yeah, you're born into credit. And like, yeah, fucking love that show, man. It's a fucking great show. The Orville. Thursdays on Fox. I'm an Orville shill. I love that show.
I hope they're paying you.
I wish. I want to be paid. Actually, they can pay me in episodes. I'm serious, man. Like, it's like once, pretty much even like halfway through the first season, I was like,
this show's good.
This show is good. Well, I was like, even halfway through the season, I was like, I can't wait till there's like 100 episodes of this. I hope that fucking like, you know, like I have hope that Fox is gonna be fucking all on board with it because it's Seth MacFarlane.
Even if Fox isn't, Seth MacFarlane could sell
Seth MacFarlane could sell it to anyone.
Can you imagine an Orville on like HBO or a Netflix original Orville?
Ooh, dude, so good. I can't. Yeah, that's the show's already good. But if it was good, like,
but
if it was
able to push more of the envelope,
limits, yeah. Imagine a full-on nude Bortus porn scene.
Oh my god.
Porn holograms.
We're here to satisfy you.
Every need.
We're here. We're here to satisfy you.
Yes. Satisfy me. But wait, there's more. I don't know. But yeah, the fucking great show, great cast. Fucking amazing sci-fi shit. What? You can't get the image of nude Bortus out of your head?
No. The one that I think is absolutely hilarious out of all of them, honestly, out of absolutely all of them, was when he was held prisoner.
Yes. Out of all the fucking like porn scenarios he went through.
They should have kept that one till the end.
Because that one was pretty messed up.
That one was fucking hilarious, dude. Like he was held prisoner and he's like, what was it? He was to be executed in the morning.
Like, and he's like,
is there anything I can do?
The guy starts like taking off his pants.
No, you will be executed as he's fucking taking off his pants and shit. Yeah. But the image of him walking into the dungeon and then strapping himself up,
he's,
like
he
in the
straps
chains,
himself into the chains,
and then he
sits there.
Then he sits there. That should have been it. That should have been the last one.
Yeah, because that one was pretty. The last one was just him on like.
But the last one was also his love mate, like spotting him.
Yeah,
like with a group of fucking Bortuses.
Bortuses. They're called Moklins.
Is it Bortusai? If there's two or more Bortuses, is it Bortusai?
It's
Bortuses.
Borties. Yeah. That character is so funny. Like, they made a whole episode about him having to take a piss.
Well, dude, like, he had to sit on an egg.
He sat on an egg for like 21 days?
Yeah. For a whole episode.
Yeah.
The most powerful character that you knew at that point on the show was sitting on an egg.
Yes.
And then you find out that other chick was like ultra strong and she could fucking
Right? She was the strongest.
tear down fucking metal walls and shit.
Yeah. Which I'm bummed they wrote her character off the show. I hope she makes a comeback sometime later.
I really do hope that she makes a comeback.
She was
okay. I can already picture the scenario.
Yeah.
I can picture the fucking scenario. Seth MacFarlane's character is in trouble.
Yep.
Probably about to run out of oxygen or some bullshit like that, you know. And she literally rips a door off.
Yep.
And then saves him, and he like sees her, and then he passes out.
Yeah.
And then
he wakes up and no, she wasn't really there or something.
Yeah.
Or she was, but nobody saw her, and he's like, no, but she was there. She came back. But
the way TV is written, though, they would just show up on the ship, and he'd wake up, and she'd be there, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I couldn't hold back on my command. I had to be here for the Orville. I had to be here for you, and I had to be here for everybody that touched my life in some way.
Yeah, dude. I could see that, and they wrote her off really well too.
Oh,
it was a good fucking send-off episode.
Almost open-ended though.
No, exactly. It was left open-ended so that she could come back, and yeah, dude. No, it was great character development in that show. Great storytelling. The sci-fi stuff for me, like the one planet they come across that's like 700 years passes for every 11 days. The one
it's in a time warp type thing. Yeah,
and
that's pretty fucking dope.
And the spaceship that they come across that's like an actual like biodome planet interior.
Oh,
where
yeah,
like those people have lived for like 2,000 years.
Here's the funny thing: is that planet itself is a legitimate flat Earth.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
It's a legitimate flat Earth.
Yeah, a flat Earth inside of a spaceship, a gigantic ass spaceship. But
we're on the back of a big ass turtle.
Yes, we are
flying out in space.
We are indeed a big ass turtle. Fuck, man.
You've seen those pictures, right, on the internet and shit?
Oh yeah, I was seeing them like a long time ago.
Yeah, Earth on a fucking turtle's back.
It makes the most sense, really.
It kind of does, because you see these turtles with moss growing on their fucking back and shit.
Think about it, man. Earth is a turtle shell, and we're all living well.
So would that make God a turtle? A Galapagos turtle?
A Godlapagos turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yep. God is the turtle. Let's go to some protests with those signs.
God is a turtle.
God is a turtle, and Earth is a shell.
Flat Earth, baby.
No, not flat Earth. Shell Earth.
What's the difference between shell Earth and flat Earth?
Well, you've seen the turtle.
We live on the turtle shell.
Well, the turtle shell is like, it kind of tapers off. It's not entirely flat, is what I'm saying. But it does move.
All right, I'm confused.
That's the beautiful thing.
You've seen freshwater turtles, right? Their shells aren't like that way. They're flat.
Not this one. Not entirely flat. Not the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, see? Yeah, Lilu agrees with me.
Hey, what you barking at?
I bet.
All right, give us a
She's
second.
barking at the turtle.
If it isn't Graham and the other dogs, then it's this one. Give us a second. was not subtle at all. I just
What?
fucking turned it down. I'm like, yeah, no, fucking listen to what we got to say, goddammit.
Listen, we're back. I don't care what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. And listen.
I don't know about
Blood
you,
Moon.
but I
What?
miss James Webb.
James Webb.
Yeah,
James
you're
Webb.
not doing yourself a service here. James Webb is the best.
Who's James Webb? I know who he is. I know that name. Who's James Webb?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep it a secret for you from you for a while, until you kind of figure it out, or you find out.
I know Jan Webb.
No, James Webb.
I know
Oh shit,
James
Strange
Webb,
up in
though.
the fucking chat.
Strange, howdy ho, neighbor. Howdy ho. No, he's doing Wilson the neighbor.
Oh, howdy ho, neighbor.
Howdy ho, neighbor. Yeah, me and my wife are having problems. Well, you see, Tim, the thing you got to realize is, when I was in a bat cave hunting for bat guano, I stepped in a pile of shit, and
It wasn't
there you go.
bat shit.
Oh man, that show was good. I did like that show for a long time. The
Dude,
fucking Home Improvement.
Sometimes when I go to bed, it's on.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and
yeah,
I'll
you-
watch
yeah.
it every now and then, you know,
Nice.
and it's fucking hilarious.
Dude, I wish that. Yeah, man. When
Like the last episode I watched, it had Wilson playing the harmonica, and he's like, "Wilson, you're pretty good at that. How long have you been playing?" "Oh, I just picked it up this morning."
Wilson was awesome, dude. Do you remember the episode where they tried to like be friends with Wilson, and he tried to like become like a more
established,
modern type of guy? He got like a TV. And
no,
and
I don't.
You don't
actually.
remember
no,
that?
I remember like Wilson always being there.
Yeah. There was like a few episodes where there was actually like a main story revolving
I remember
around
Mama
him.
Wilson being there at one point, like every now and then.
Do you remember he had like a daughter named Willow, who was pretty hot? She like
Oh, the hippie chick.
Yeah, she had like really like long curly red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Willow on that show. But yeah, no, he had. I remember like the episode he did like a stand up or an open mic night like poetry thing. And he showed up and did his routine talking about like the tribesmen that he lived with on some island.
Right.
And he's like shirtless, wearing like a tiki mask and like holding a staff and like wearing like a bush fucking belt loincloth thing.
I don't remember that.
No.
No, lately when I'm going to bed, the only thing that I'm watching is that 70s show for some reason.
All right.
Like I've been watching that 70s show. I've watched it pretty much the whole season up until like the last episode when it's about to be the 80s.
Okay.
Like literally,
And then-
it's about to be the 80s, and Donna
Yeah.
has her hair blonde, and
fucking it was like the last season when Eric wasn't there.
yeah, no, he definitely was. He wasn't
Yeah.
there for like 2 seasons.
Did you know
they carried
he-
on that show for 2 seasons
Without
after he,
him,
yeah,
when they shouldn't.
and then they
have.
brought in this one random ass dude who,
You know who that is?
he sucks at that.
You know who it is?
Who is it?
That is Josh Myers.
It is Josh Myers.
Who is the brother of, and I'm
Seth
sure
Meyers.
you
Yeah,
will
yeah,
notice
yeah.
it
No,
immediately.
it's
Yeah,
Seth
yeah.
Meyers' brother. Yeah, no, he sucks in that character. He tries.
He does
too
and-
fucking hard to
You're
fit
right.
into that character.
Yep.
And
You're
it
right.
just does not work.
See, I'm
and he not only that, they give him way too many one-liners.
Yeah. Like I consider myself like the most casual of that 70s show's fans. Like I'm not super into the show. I
love that show. That show was great.
Like I wasn't super into it, but like I do
I was
enjoy it.
so
I'll watch
super
it and
into it
shit,
because
but-
Laura Pepperon.
Oh yeah, she was. Yes.
Oh my fucking yo! Then when she went to the blonde hair too, like I've
Really,
never
you
had
like the blonde hair? I like the red
Yo,
hair, man.
and then not only that, with fucking Orange Is the New Black, she fucking dyed it black. Oh my fucking lord,
the
dude!
The black hair does suit her.
The
very
blonde
well.
hair, she's fine with it. The
Yes.
fucking yo, I'm cool with Laura Pepperon like painting. The only thing is that she's hardcore Scientologist.
Ooh, boo.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's like the boner killer.
Yeah, dude. No. Same with like Juliette Lewis. Juliette Lewis, pretty cute. Scientologist.
Dude. It's fucking nuts.
Fucking nuts. It's knocking butts. Do you remember that fucking?
Yeah, I remember that fucking David Spade movie.
God damn it. God damn it. Fucking David Spade.
It's a David Spade movie. Like,
oh yeah. I mean, did you see Father of the Year?
No.
No.
Nope.
It's
I'm starting to get into this trend where I am not going to watch mainstream comedy movies.
Okay. It's not even a mainstream comedy movie. It's just a
it is.
Netflix original comedy movie.
Okay, that's even more garbage.
And it's like
because Netflix is mainstream. If it wasn't for Netflix, we wouldn't have kids wearing MAGA hats protesting Indians on the streets.
No, you know what? You know whose fault it is? Black Muslims.
That's not cool.
That's what the mom said of one of the kids.
Really?
She straight up blamed black Muslims, bro.
That makes no fucking sense.
She said that's the reason that they attacked that and harassed that Native American
I don't want to get
veteran.
Into it. Like that blows my mind on how incompetent people are.
Like I'm right there with you, dude. It's mind blowing. At this point, all you can do is fucking laugh at it.
I don't want to laugh at it because if you continuously laugh at it, look what happened to the Jews. They laughed at everything and then they got murdered.
Oh.
But they kept.
They kept their spirits up.
They kept their sense of humor.
Sense of humor. If we ain't got our humor, what do we have? We ain't got our health. So, God damn it.
Our humor got us through the Holocaust.
Fucking A, man.
That's what's scary, man. It's fucking.
I know. Yeah, it's
scary to see shit like that happen, and it's not like it hasn't happened here before.
Right.
But it's like, yo, I hope there are more people who think the way I do than the way they do. And the way they do only makes the news because it's
outrageous.
It's attention grabbing.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're an attention grabbing. I told you this too, that I honestly heard one of the people who are like, why are you even doing this? You guys aren't even old enough to like realize what's happening. And they were like, it's trendy.
Oh yeah, you said that. You're like, yeah.
It's
like,
trendy.
What the fuck?
To be a troll. And that's video gaming ruining the fucking world.
What do you think it's video? What does video games have to do with people trolling?
Okay, so
or being trendy.
Okay, so it's a trendy thing to be a fucking troll. One of the biggest things, like, okay, so you go into, let's say, 4chan.
Yeah.
Let's say 95% of 4chan are gamers.
Well, yeah, they're all fucking neckbeards. And,
exactly.
And I mean, I wouldn't say all of them are neckbeards. There's a handful of,
but still the mentality that is
users.
Bred and is pushed is a trolling type mentality where it's not taken seriously,
right?
In their mind,
right?
Because
but it's like
they're making people's faces turn red.
Right. No, I understand, and it's. Man, it's.
I've done my fair share of trolling. I know what it's like, and this
trolling
physical trolling.
Trolling does have a place in comedy. I think there can be, in certain instances, trolling can be funny, for people observing other than the troll themselves. And in most cases, a lot of cases recently, it's people who are being trolls for the sake of being a troll rather than trying to accomplish something or point out something.
But okay, so you troll on something that becomes a meme. The meme becomes huge. Okay, so
and then that's your contribution to society, and you'll be remembered forever.
Well, check this out. So one of the past memes that I seen on the rise in the past like 7 years, legit, were Hitler memes.
Yeah, like get in, loser. We're invading Poland.
Hitler memes
type shit.
Hitler memes, and then it became, oh, this is fucking hilarious. Yeah. And then being, just it's funny to. You can cosplay and shit like that.
Right.
It's a whole trolling mentality. Whereas, like,
You're
you know
right.
what? I'm gonna be a Nazi and make people fucking angry.
Yeah, and no, and
or push buttons. Look at PewDiePie. Remember that whole controversy with PewDiePie where he showed up in a small, tiny little segment dressed up in an SS uniform?
Yeah, well, yeah, and it was.
It's a trolling mentality.
It was a troll mentality,
but then that's also a type of accepting, because it's like people who feel
right
that hardcore were like, oh, he actually wore something like that, because no one wears that.
Right, and it's.
Unless you're Charlie Day, then you can get away with it.
But the easiest way you can get away with wearing a Nazi uniform is if you're eating banana at the same time.
Yeah.
Don't make sure it's not an apple.
It has to be a banana.
It has to be a banana. Which that side note, that was a pretty funny thing that they did in It's Always Sunny. Like early on when they were like they weren't sure if things were gonna be like too over the top. They're like, just eat a banana during the scene. And so they would just put a banana in their hand, and it just made it that much funnier. It was it did, you know. And then you have like the apple thing. Like if you have someone eating an apple in a scene in a movie or a TV show, you automatically know they're an asshole.
It's menacing to eat an apple. Well, yeah, no,
it's like a total dick move. But for eating a banana though, that makes it funny. Maybe it's because it's a phallic symbol. I don't know.
Well, thinking about it, like you're right though, because one of the first villains I've ever encountered in a movie. Right. That was like, this dude's a bad guy. Yeah. Was Dennis the Menace with Christopher Lloyd.
Dude, yes. Oh my god. That is exactly what I was thinking of. When he steals that apple from that kid.
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing there, champ?
What are you
eating? An apple.
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 Apple. And then he like jams his switchblade into it and
then he
takes
starts
it out of the
peeling
kid's hand and eating.
Yeah, like taking slices off and eating it. Yeah.
Oh goddamn! Yes, dude. Fucking A. You know what? I think we have the Neuralink already, because I was thinking
that is the most villainous thing that you could ever do, without a doubt.
And it still blows my mind that was Christopher Lloyd, man. Like sometimes, because you know, like I remember, like I watched like Angels in the Outfield, and he was one of the angels.
Yeah, he was
he was in that.
He was
movie,
the main angel. Yeah.
You know, and then Marty, we gotta get back to the future.
Yeah.
And shit. He was a pretty big icon, and then like realizing that he was the main villain in one of my childhood favorite movies.
Like an actual villain.
An actual villain, more than fucking what the fuck? Why can't I think of his name? Mr.
He taught kids about stranger danger.
Yes. Yes, he did a very good service for us as children. I think he did. Christopher Lloyd, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your service. And making us aware of stranger danger.
That character's way fucking dark too. I mean,
he was a drifter killer.
Yeah.
Well, he was a
robber.
He was a thief, thieving from everybody in that neighborhood and shit. And then he kidnapped Dennis and was probably gonna.
But he's a kidnapper too. Like
but then fucking Dennis the Menace, you know, gets him
but
locked
still,
up in his
he
own.
Fucking kidnapped a child.
Yes, he did. He kidnapped a child and the belongings and everything, and there was a fucking block-wide search. Every household was out looking for Dennis the Menace.
Dennis!
And then he fed that hobo a whole fucking big-ass can of beans.
Yeah. He tied him up. Yeah, no, it was
so he accidentally got him locked in his own handcuffs, and the key fell into the pot of beans.
That's right. He's like, I'll slip out of it.
And and then
he's like, I'll slip out of it.
He's like, see, you got to put it like this, and then he like locked him into it, and then the key fell into the beans, and he's like, well, I guess the only way to find it is you got to eat it. So he fed him the beans, and he's like, well, I guess you ate the key because I can't find it now.
He's like, oh, I remember that scene, dude. That scene's great. That fucking movie was great.
And then like Christopher Lloyd, all bloated stomach and shit, with like he had like beans coming out of like his belly button or some shit. Good times. Good times. Good shows. Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace.
Christopher Lloyd. Walter Matthau. Walter Matthau.
What was it? Why do boys have belly buttons so they don't look weird in bathing suits?
Yeah, that's right. Do you remember like the one friend that he had? The other girl made him kiss her
the baby's butt. Yeah,
she called him a baby rump kisser. Yeah. God damn it! I don't know how many times I saw that movie as a kid.
I seen it in the theater.
I think I saw it in
I saw
the
it in
theater, too.
and
Yeah.
then like we got it. Like I remember going to the Swamp Meet one time and seeing it there, and I was like,
nice.
Oh my god, we're buying this movie. We bought this movie and we watched it over and over and over and over and over again.
That's awesome. That was a good movie. As a kid, it was a good movie.
As
I
a
don't think
kid,
I want to
like,
go back
I
and watch
remember
it now.
Dennis the Menace and Friday. The only reason why is because we got a
That's kind of
we
an
got a
interesting-
bootleg copy in 1995. In 1995 on Friday.
That's an interesting snapshot of your childhood, though. Dennis the Menace and Friday.
And Friday.
I tell you, like I saw Friday in my autos class in high school. That's the first time I saw it.
Really?
Yeah. I
I
saw
tell you
Friday.
that the
and
first time I ever seen Orgasmo was in history class.
no shit. The first time I ever watched I only watched like a little bit of it, because like I was at my friend's house and he had like the free HBO weekend.
Okay.
And it said like Orgasmo was coming on the TV Guide channel at like midnight
so
or
you had-
something.
okay.
So we stayed up. We're like,
on the
it's-
TV Guide channel?
Yeah, you remember that? Remember the TV Guide channel? Yeah.
But it came on, or Orgasmo came on the TV Guide channel?
No, it didn't come on the TV Guide channel.
Oh, you were
We
watching
saw-
TV Guide channel.
We saw the TV Guide
What
channel.
channel did it come
show
on?
It was on HBO.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, my buddy had like the HBO free weekend that they always do.
And so you watched it on
so
there?
we went to like watch it because we thought it was going to be kind of like a porno or something.
Right.
And then we kind of watched part of it and we're like, this isn't good, and we changed it. But like I was like super young and shit. And then like way later on, like when I realized it was the South Park guys
Right.
doing it, I went back and watched it, and it's fucking hilarious, bro.
One of the main reasons why I got into this, the movie itself, was because everyone was trying to learn the guitar riff for "What is man? Is it the power in his hands?
Yeah, no, yeah, fucking the greatest song. Was it?
Or is it his quest for glory?
What makes a man? Is it the woman in his hands? Just 'cause she has big titties?
Yeah.
Or is it the way he fights every day? No, it's probably the titties.
So
now you're a man, a man.
I am a man.
M-A-N, now you're a man.
So we're trying to learn that guitar riff, and I was like, "What is that from?" It's from Orgasmo. You've never seen Orgasmo? No, I've never seen Orgasmo. Dude brings it in, and we watch it
I fucking
during
love that
history
movie.
class, dude.
Dude, I gotta bust out the DVD and we gotta watch it with audio commentary.
It is hilarious.
Fucking. Oh, so yes.
Oh, I've owned the DVD.
All right,
I've had it. I've
and
had
then
it
he's
before, like, I've had it on VHS.
You can tell like they're getting drunk as they're watching this
Yeah.
movie, and fucking like what is it? Trey Parker, who plays Orgasmo in the movie, he's like, oh, I needed to convey a look that said that I was nervous about this, but I was also hopeful for this. And see, and I trained all day and tried to come up with that look, and see, there it is right there. I did that look. Like making fun of like all the other commentaries of shit, like how
It's fucking again ahead of its time.
It
just
was,
like Cannibal
for
the
sure.
Musical was way ahead of its time.
Way ahead of its time. And dude, by the way, anybody out there, Strange, I'm pretty sure you've probably seen Cannibal the Musical.
Yeah, Strange. If you have
But-
not watched Cannibal the Musical, fucking watch that shit, bro.
Fucking do yourself a favor and watch that shit. Sit down and watch that shit. It's by Matt Stone, Trey Parker. It's their first movie. They were still in film school when they did this movie, man. It's fucking amazing. And it's a Troma film because Troma was the only fucking studio that would pick it up.
Yep.
And
it
Matt
doesn't
Stone-
get its due for being a Troma film.
You're right. Yeah, and it's right up there with like the gore factor,
Or fucking Toxie, dude. Toxic
Toxic,
Avenger.
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's up there with
It-
Troma. Like
yes, it's high quality Troma shit, and yeah, they fucking when they made that movie
or the Killer Turkey Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking hilarious. Troma's the best, dude.
Dude, fucking Troma's amazing.
Did Troma do Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
That I don't know. I don't know.
Do you remember Attack
I
of the
know,
Killer
yeah, I
Tomatoes
remember Attack of the Killer
cartoon?
Tomatoes. I did. Oh my god! It came after like around. It used to air after or before Dino the Last Dinosaur.
Dude, it was a fucking cartoon.
Was it Dino the Last Dinosaur? It was like
It's
something.
Dino the Last Dinosaur. I don't know.
Well, it was like set in like Colorado or something. There's like these teenage kids had a dinosaur as a friend that they found, and they had to keep secret from
maybe
everybody.
where you were, but where I was, it came on right before Power Rangers.
Okay, all right. So
you
yeah,
would
no,
have
it's totally
Attack of
different, yeah.
Attack of the
Strange, you haven't seen Cannibal the Musical?
Yo, you should watch that shit. It's
based
fucking
off
hilarious,
it's based off a
dude.
true story, bro. It's based off of a true story about an exhibition from Utah to Colorado, and a group that came into some
Which
shit.
isn't
and
even that far.
It's not that far, but the movie makes fucking jokes about it not being that far. It's like, you said it would be like 2 weeks. It's been a month. Where the fuck are we?
It's
like,
fucking
It's just
hilarious.
around the corner, guys. I swear.
This movie's fucking hilarious, Strange. You need to fucking check it out. It's
Yeah.
a musical.
Yeah.
But the
And they-
musicals are fucking Trey Parker and Matt Stone
Yeah.
fucking musicals. Like,
fucking,
yo,
oh
they
my
won
God.
a Tony? off
Fuck
of the
yeah, they did. They
musicals?
deserve it, man. They are talented songwriters.
Didn't they win a fucking Oscar for their music in the movie as well? The South Park movie?
Maybe they did. I don't know. We'd have to look it up, but they
I
are
think
very
that's why
talented.
they won an Oscar
Yeah.
was for the music.
Yep. And
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
fucking greatest. Oh my god, these guys. But yeah, no, with Cannibal the Musical, they sent it.
Well, Kyle's mom is a big fat bitch, is the biggest bitch in the whole wide world.
Imagine if they played that at the Oscars, like,
would've been
and
hilarious.
your nominees for greatest musical score is John Williams. Next is Matt Stone and Trey Parker. Fuck your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're a
What is
boner
this?
riding back. What is it? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh yeah. See, he remembers it.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah,
remembers
it
that
was
shit.
fucking hilarious. I actually dressed up as a killer tomato for Halloween one year.
Nice. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. See, I always thought that like Rotten Tomatoes
Okay.
was like had something to do with was like a reference to like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know why that I got my brain made that connection between those two things, but yeah, that's how my brain works. And also yes, Cannibal the Musical. They sent that movie to the Sundance Film Festival. They filled out their application and sent the the money order for the application and their a copy of the Cannibal the Musical to Sundance.
Right.
And Sundance ignored them. They didn't refund their money. They didn't send a copy of their movie back. They didn't respond whatsoever. So they said, "Fuck you. We're gonna do our own fucking film festival, like on the other side of town, and it's gonna show one fucking movie, our movie." And so they literally spurned
Was this
down.
before South Park?
Yes. Yeah. This was before they had South Park.
Okay.
I think like they were kind of starting up to get with South Park, but no, they South Park I don't think it was off the ground yet. But they sent it to like every film studio, Miramax, fucking everything.
that,
And
yeah.
Troma, Lloyd Kaufman was the only one that responded, and he said, "This is perfect. We'll take it." And yeah, fucking great movie. Fucking hilarious.
It is fucking funny.
Catchy ass tunes.
Dun,
Dun, dun. And yeah, that's actually like in the original Comedy Central aired first season of South Park. That tune plays at the end of every one of those episodes, and it's from the Cannibal the Musical.
It is Cannibal the Musical, yeah.
Fucking, oh yeah, they deserve a fucking Tony Award. For I think they got it for the Book of Mormon, but
Yeah, no, they totally did. All right, we got to close out YouTube over here.
Closing it out, YouTubes.
Yeah. All right, YouTube. Love you guys. Join us on Mixler. Bye.
I'm a Mixler.
Oh yeah, it's in the link in the chat.
Yeah,
Or not
take-
the chat, but
well,
in the description. So yeah, go there. fucking do that. Fucking assholes. I love you guys.